Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so I've had some time to play Hawk Ops, Detla Force. This game that they sent me early access to. Now, when I first played the game, I sucked ass. Since then, I've played around 6 hours. I think that's off actually. I've played a little bit more than that. I've played a good amount of battles, 19 so far. And I do like how it keeps track of your scores. If you look, first match, I obviously lost. That was on Cracked. Only got 7 kills. I think I had like 20 deaths, something like that. I didn't even think I had 7 kills. Next one, 11, 13, 16, 19, 24, 13. I think that match was, I got in on that one early. And I've done better as I've progressed. So, suck it. Anyway, I've got a lot of notes on this game, and I just realized the other day, as I was playing, I've been playing the Advance and Defend game mode. I did not realize there was other game modes. So Advance and Defend is basically like Battlefield 5, I think is where they introduced it. Might have been Battlefield 1. Either way, Breakthrough, where it's section by section by section. So if you click on the tab here, they do have other game modes available. I have not played any of them. So Capture is probably more like Conquest. The title, the Conquest is... Anyone who's played a Battlefield game or a DICE game knows that Conquest, that's the big one. That's the selling point. I think now Call of Duty's picked up on it and they call it Warzone or Ground War. Ground War. They call it Ground War. It was Warzone in a different game. So I've not played Flash. A lightning operation, all-out assault is imminent. I'm guessing that's probably like your team deathmatch, and then Assault, Wings Cut, Endless Doomsday. If you don't know what that means, then, that's on you, because they explained it really well. Anyway, so today I want to play some Capture, because I just found out the other day that the early access is going offline on the 7th, I believe. So I'm going to try to get in as much gameplay as I can on this, because today's the last day I've got to play it. Yeah, quick notes. I do have like a full-on list of things about this game. Some are good, some are bad. I will probably, if you're interested in that, mention them at the end of my recording. Okay.
Support the front lines immediately. Enemy focusing on Alpha 2.
So it looks like...
Sector Alpha is under our control.
Interesting. All right, let's see how this goes. I've been playing this consistently. Also, I have this set on the lowest graphic settings right now just to give some perspective. This is set on the absolute lowest graphics. And I'm running a 4070 Ti. So it's a pretty beefy card. I can usually play on Ultra and it still looks this good. And later on in the video I probably will be changing it, but I'll mention when I do.
Our forces are moving to attack. Bravo 1.
So the map's actually pretty decently sized, honestly. Because I've not yet seen this part of the map. This is the first round I've played Capture mode. So... Also, the only pistol worth a damn is the QSC.
We are attacking Delta 1.
Hello. Are you dead? Must be dead.
Enemy has been pushed off Delta 1. Proceed with caution.
Okay, that would be us.
Allies engaging at Bravo 1. This is not the start we wanted. Let's turn this around. Allied forces have taken Delta 1.
I don't know how the map may expand from Advance and Defend to this. If there is anyone down there, I'm guessing he's dead now. Overshot.
Alpha 1, under attack by the enemy.
Pink. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Shut up.
I won't be left behind.
See? I'm not terrible. I'm okay when I'm calm and familiar with the controls of the game. Also, my playstyle has always leaned towards sniping. I believe the sweats call me a camper. I'm not a camper, I just like to set up in a position where they have to come to me. I don't like to find a corner and sit. I like to, hello. Where you at?
5x5, ready to go.
I know there was another one. I like to find a position where I can hold my ground like this and force the enemy into my hand. I do not think that there's any kind of glory in just running around spamming keys and swinging your aim around and letting your aimbot do all the work for you. This to me is the most tactical and rewarding way to play the game. Any FPS. This is the way to do it. In my opinion. And it takes a wee bit more skill, I feel like.
Hostiles attacking objective Alpha 2.
Pink. Oh, you lucky fuckers. Hello. Where'd you go? I know they broke. You. See? Skill. You noobs should familiarize yourself with
Hostiles
it.
now control
Try to
Alpha
get it
2.
if you can. Okay. Who are you firefighting with? Oh, there he goes. Can I help? I can help. Who? Where? When? Fuck.
Allied troops attacking Charlie 2.
Yep, I'm engaged now. Where are you gonna come up? I know you're gonna swing around here, that's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do. Okay, he's dead. Oh, maybe not. So the arrows, this was something I was concerned about.
You have neutralized the objective.
If you stay still, the recon arrows will not pick up your character. If you are moving when a recon arrow flies over you, it will pick up your movement and let the enemy know where you're at, highlighting you through walls, which I'm not a huge fan of, honestly. I feel like that's kind of cliche. It's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't really seem to fit the vibe of the game, but it's not terrible. Also, I seem to have noticed that if you're sniping and you get a decent hit on somebody, it will kind of freeze them up and they'll flinch for a minute. So if they're in a dead sprint, it stops them from sprinting for just a minute. Like so. Where, who, when, how? Hello. Somebody's gonna pop their head out.
Enemy has been pushed off Charlie 1. Proceed with caution. Hostiles have taken control of Charlie 2.
You're not gonna get every guy that pops his head out, but you're gonna get the ones that count. That's the idea.
Team, we have captured the target. Enemy focusing on Charlie 1.
One. Damn it. You. Come on. Fuck. might be time to reposition because I'm just too far away to get those one-shot kills. Yep, time to reposition. Go up here and grab some ammo first. As you can see up on the mini-map, you can pick up ammo from various spots.
Allies engaging at Alpha 2.
On the map.
The enemy has
And
secured
it looks
sector
like this
Charlie.
kind of blends in. So at this point, I need... Oh! Okay. We have...
Allies engaging at
There
Charlie
it is.
1. We have neutralized objective Charlie 2.
Okay, he's down.
Allied forces have taken Charlie 2.
See? Get closer. Get a kill. It's all about positioning when you're playing a sniper. It's not about camping, it's about positioning.
Enemy focusing on Delta 1.
Let's fight back!
And so what I like about Delta Force so far is that you actually can position quite nicely. And it seems to be even... Oh. Heard footsteps close by. Seems to be even more prevalent in this
We are
mode
attacking Bravo 1.
than in Breakthrough. Fuck you. Because it's free-form movement rather than you have a certain area that you have to stay in because of the confines of your defense. I'm wary to get into the streets with this loadout because I don't have any kind of close
Sector Charlie just fell to the
CQB
enemy.
weaponry.
Charlie 2 has been captured by the enemy.
Okay, that's a nice
We have
assist.
neutralized objective Alpha 2.
Saw that.
Allied troops attacking
movement.
Charlie 1. Sector Alpha was just taken by our forces.
There goes a chopper. Lucky.
Enemy focusing on Alpha 2.
Okay, we're starting to get a little hotter. Lots of movement. Lots of Damn. Always on the listen for footsteps.
Allied troops
The last thing
attacking
I
Charlie
want.
2.
Our snipers getting in close. He's probably gonna pop out on the left. No.
Smoke screen
Pop
support
that on the
ready.
right. Okay. Okay.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta 1.
Oh. Usually, I try not to take a shot unless I know I have a kill. Simply because you
Allied
don't want to give
troops
away your
attacking
position.
Charlie 2.
Oh. Sometimes I might go ahead and try it. Who? Okay, good. While I'm here, I am going to go ahead and grab some more ammo. Oh. Always keep your eye open. Targets on the horizon.
Hostiles have taken control of
Like this
Alpha
guy.
2.
He's taking rounds. There we go. Now I know there was a sniper somewhere. Yep. Could be bad, could be bad, could be bad. Okay, that spot's burned. I'm not gonna be safe there.
We are attacking
anymore.
Alpha 2. The enemy is at 50% completion of their objectives. We are on the
And this
back
is kind of how it goes as a lone wolf sniper. You have to know when you have a target-rich environment, but you just aren't going to be able to get any kills there anymore because you're just pinned down. You've killed too many, you've drawn too much attention, you've maybe thrown a few shots that you shouldn't have thrown. So now we're going to try to find something a little safer on the interior, though I don't think we're going to. See, I don't like that either. And I hate moving through this area.
Smoke deployment in progress. Proceed with caution.
It's gonna take a minute. Okay, we're good.
Enemy
That's a problem.
focusing on Alpha 1.
Smoke screen support ready.
Kind of surrounded here. I'm gonna pop out and see if I
We
can
are
find him.
attacking Charlie 2.
Okay, friendlies. That might have drawn some heat off of me, because that was about to be bad. I do not have the ability to have a machine gun fight.
Enemy focusing on Alpha 1.
I've got to... Oh, shit. Bounce. Gotta find a place with some
Soldier,
altitude.
you have neutralized the objective. Good work.
Okay, I didn't really want to neutralize the objective. Yeah, I see that.
Allied
That was a
forces
good
have
time.
taken Charlie 2. Hostiles attacking objective Delta 1. We are attacking Charlie 1.
That's why I didn't want to do it, because no matter what, if they've got a machine gun, you're just not going to be able to get off enough pistol rounds to get the job done. So see, that was a 13 kill streak, just off of moving slow, picking your spots. Because that was the first time I died. It doesn't show it on here, which is kind of
Hostiles
annoying.
attacking objective Charlie 2.
13 and 2 assists.
Our troops have taken sector Bravo. Enemy focusing on Bravo 1.
That's why you always make sure to put yourself
We have
where
neutralized objective Charlie 1.
you're not in some sniper sight.
Hostiles have taken control of Charlie 2. Allied forces have taken Charlie 1.
No, you're fucked. If you stop moving so sporadically. Fuck. Get him. Fuck. Alright,
Allies
pinch
engaging
now.
at Charlie 2.
Luckily they took care of it, because I was not being effective.
The hostiles just secured sector Bravo.
I caught his attention.
Hostiles have
Yes,
taken
I
control
should've.
of Bravo 1. Hostiles attacking objective Alpha 1. We are attacking Alpha 2.
Okay. So Alpha 2 is also hot. See, if I'd taken that shot just a second sooner, I would have got him because he was already wounded.
Sector Charlie just fell to the enemy.
The problem with my current
Charlie
sniper
1
rifle
has
is
been
it is
captured by
very
the
weak.
enemy.
It's always a 2-shot kill
We are
unless it's a
attacking
headshot.
Charlie 2.
Pop your head back out.
Back in action!
53 damage. That'll be enough to scare her off.
Soldier, you have
See, she
neutralized
just
the
popped her
objective.
arrow trying to figure
Good
out
work.
where I'm at.
Alpha 1 under attack by the enemy. Sector
Last time
Alpha
we see
was
her.
just taken by our forces. Alpha 2
Position.
belongs to us.
Okay. Yep. Target rich. Too many targets to get them all. Gotta pick the ones that you know you can grab. Him, possibly.
Enemy focusing on Alpha 2.
I was down to 1 bullet. I would have had him if I had reloaded.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
Do we have a sniper? We do have a sniper. Gotta get rid of them because a good sniper is nothing but chaos for your teammates. Oh! Point in case. Always focus on getting rid of the snipers if you can. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a spawn beacon here.
We're running low on troops and resources.
So somehow they are getting the upper hand. Boom. Good sniper. Position that was way far out. I wasn't paying any attention. I know where they're at now. So Delta has at least 2 snipers on it.
We are attacking Charlie 2.
Doesn't matter we're about to lose. One.
Retreat! Our operation is failed.
I would have had that other one too.
Fight harder next time.
That was honestly perfectly laid out. Had good distance, had good close quarters. Map placement was good. Let's see what we did. 18 and 2. That ain't bad. That ain't bad for a sniper playthrough. 18 and 2, I'm not going to complain about. Obviously, we're not getting the 50 kills, 56 kills. Though I did do specifically sniping the other day, and I went 30 and 0. If you don't believe me, somewhere up here will be a screenshot of that, because I knew you wouldn't believe me because you're such a doubter. All of you doubt. No doubting. All skill. Gunsmithing in this game is actually a thing of beauty. This is one of my favorite parts of this game so far, is that you can really do a lot of different shit with your guns. Which I think you can credit that to Call of Duty. They really came out with the whole modifying your guns to finite details like you want. It shows you here all of the attributes. You know, we're all pretty familiar with that in first-person shooters. You do have calibration. So if you want to calibrate the barrel, you have a weight limit. It tells you what you're working with over here. If you take the weight down, it's going to show you the calibration effect. All right, take the weight up. And each component has calibration like this. All right. There's also a ridiculous amount of editing you can do. Like for this one, I have the, I've got my 3 to 7 times adjustable scope, and then I have a top mounted red dot on that. But if I wanted to, and it doesn't have to make sense, I could throw another red dot on it just for shits and giggles. That's the level of detail these guys have put into this game. So like, yeah, right now I have the Bumblebee handguard on top, which increases my accuracy, which for a sniper rifle is really important. But if I wanted to, I could throw a flashlight on there. Not that you'd need it with a sniper rifle, but it's just those kind of options. The gun categories. So this is something that I'm not super crazy about. You have your list of operators here. Your riflemen are these two, and each, as you can see over in this corner, has a operator skill. I don't like this in games. It is annoying in games. I'd rather a operator just be the guy that you are, and the skill comes from the way you play. That being said, it's not that bad in this game. So for this rifleman, he has a motorized exoskeleton, which you can only use so often. It gives you a little extra boost to speed. You can't really use that, not that I've seen, to do like the Black Ops 6 Omni environment, Omni movement bullshit. it just kind of gives you a little sprint burst. He has a rocket launcher, like a grenade launcher on his arm. It's really no different than like having a China Lake or something. It is what it is. Smoke grenade. You can't change these, at least in early access. He also has the trait of tactical slide, which gets kind of confusing because the other characters can't tactical slide. I'm not crazy about it. It is what it is. So you see for each operator, they have their own traits, their own skills. Like the medic has a little medic revive gun, a little smoke screen drone that just kind of, you know, smokes your surrounding area. The heavy support has a sonic paralysis and basically a claymore. This guy I haven't even used. I've done most of my playing with the sniper. So the detection arrow, which, going back to what I said earlier, the detection arrow, the way it works is when you shoot your arrow and it flies over an area, anyone who's moving in that area will get a highlight that you can see through walls. That's stupid. They should... Guys, Team Jade, get rid of that. That's stupid. We don't need that. It's not that bad, though. You can kind of use it, and it'll come up and tell you that there is a, like, recon in the area to catch moving players. It'll come up in yellow at the top of the screen. If you've been detected, it comes up in red and tells you you've been detected. But if you stop moving when it's yellow, it won't detect you. Can't always do that if you're in the middle of battle, but it adds a new dynamic to the game. It's not good. It's not game breaking. And it really can't be used to an OP effect. It just kills kind of the stealth element, or makes it more difficult to be stealthy, which is fine. Each operator also gets a different set of weapons they have access to. So for the sniper, for example, you only have 4 assault rifles, whereas the rifleman has a shit ton more, including like the AK-47, the M4, SMG, limited options, but you've got your main ones, right? I do like that they brought the Uzi back because I feel like the Uzi is an underrated gun in a lot of games. It's actually really good in this one. Haven't unlocked these, so I haven't used them, but you have the Vector and the P90 as always. Shotgun selection. Marksman rifles are pretty good. You do have the M14, which is a good gun. I've been killed a lot by the SR25. And then in sniper rifles, the M700 seems to be the one to go for. I'm probably not going to get it unlocked to be able to use it, but that's okay. So then pistols for everyone are the same lineup. You've got your standard 45, I believe this is. Don't know if it, no, it's a 9. It's a 9x19. So you've got your standards, you've got the Glock 17, Rafika, which is cool that they brought that back. Desert Eagle is absolute trash. I tried to use it. It's just way too much kick. Maybe you could get good at it. Full auto Glock, and then of course your Python 357 revolver. So all of the operators have access to those same pistols and nothing more. But just to look here, CAR 15, they've got a lot of different AR setups. So the CAR 15, M4A1 assault rifle, the M16. What else? Of course, your AK-47. You also have some older stuff. You have your newer AK-12, SKS, AK-74, and then I believe this gentleman here also has access. You have your LMGs are a little light. They could go a little heavier on LMGs. I'd like to see an M60 or possibly like a MG42 in the lineup. That would be pretty cool. But they do have a lot of rifles, including the G3, which I always like to see the G3 make a return to games. The AUG is always a good one. The M7 battle rifle may be the only gun in the game that is a little OP. This one, I've been killed by it a lot. This one seems to be a one-shot kill, so they might need to do some balancing. Which leads me to my next point, which is that all of the guns in this game are pretty balanced. There's not really a meta. There's not really anything that stands out as the gun to take if you want to win. Every gun is good in certain situations. Not any of the guns are good in all situations. SMGs are really good close quarters. Shotguns seem to be pretty good close quarters. At long distance, they kind of suck. That's what I would expect from a good, accurate war game. Only thing that I can say is a little bit annoying is the AT-4 rocket launcher can be used as this game's noob tube. And yeah, it kaboom like you would think it would. So that, nothing really you can do with it. You gotta have it for vehicles. Javelin seems okay. The Stinger only locks onto aircraft, so it's basically useless. EMP grenade, I've not seen anybody use, and the active denial system, which is basically the trophy system, I'm guessing. Haven't seen anybody use it. Early access does not have controller support. After playing this game, I kind of think that it's probably better on keyboard and mouse anyway, because there are a lot of different options. But you have full control over your bindings, which is always good. So I am playing this on 4K because I have 4K screen. I am gonna go ahead and turn it back up to Ultimate because my computer can handle it. At this point, everything moving forward is at the highest settings. I did frame cap at 120 frames because that's really all you need anyway. But if you want, you can go all the way up to 240. So if you obsess over that kind of thing, there you go. I like keeping it reasonable, and a good frame for me that I notice the best performance at is around 120. All right, let's play another round of capture, and then we will see what else we can get into.
Occupy all positions, one area at a time, pushing back the enemy forces.
Well, that's not good. Unfortunately, we are on the low side of the map here, so sniping is not going to be optimal. Always scan your lines. That actually might be a good
The
spot.
hostiles just secured sector Alpha.
Be a good spot for us to sit
Alpha
down.
1 has been lost. Our troops have
Another
taken
thing that I
sector
really
Delta.
like about this game compared to
Allied forces have
Duty
taken Delta 1.
is you don't have a weak ass bitch soldier. You have unlimited sprint, and it seems like unlimited tactical sprint. So my position's been exposed, which is what you'd expect out of a hardened warrior, that he should be able to run longer than 5 seconds without running out of breath. Hello. Gonna run out of ammo. Okay, somebody saved me there, because that sure as fuck wasn't going our way.
Allies engaging at Alpha 1.
Think. 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 Who else? Anybody else?
Our forces are moving to attack Charlie 2.
He's moving a lot. There we go. Take shots you know that you can make. Okay, and sometimes
Enemy
just
has
gotta
been pushed off
back
Alpha
up.
1. Proceed with caution.
That's gonna be a problem for me.
We are attacking Foxtrot 1.
Okay, this is gonna be a big problem for me. I now have 2 tanks beating in on me. Like, yeah, I'm silenced, but you're only gonna get by with so much.
Sector Alpha just fell to the enemy. Hostiles now control Alpha 1.
Ah, shit. See, that R700 or the M700 in this game is a good sniper, and it's a one-shot kill, seemingly no matter where it hits you. And I would have loved to get my hands on that.
Someone's about to get shafted.
You know, that's not as cool as you think it sounds. So as you can see, this is graphics on Ultimate, and I get that they're not
pushed off Charlie 1.
the
Proceed
best
with
in
caution.
the world, but considering what all is going on in the map, I don't think anybody has any room to complain.
Team, we have
I
captured
feel
the
like
target.
they're pretty good, honestly.
Hostiles now control Charlie 2. Allies engaging at Charlie 2.
There. Boom. Got that one. Boom. Boom. What all this gun do?
Sector Bravo was just taken by our forces. We have
that's
conquered Bravo 1.
Oh, hi.
Our forces are moving to attack Delta 1.
Boom. Boom. Got one. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Bravo 1, under attack by the enemy. We have neutralized objective Delta 1.
Boom. That one. Good
Charlie
splash.
2 belongs to us. Just secured sector Delta. Bravo 1, under attack by the enemy.
Boom. I've never used this. This is interesting. Give me just a minute. I want to see what you do. Oh, I can't get over that far. Okay, so
Sector Bravo just fell to the enemy. Hostiles have taken control of Bravo 1. Hostiles attacking objective Charlie 2. Allies engaging at Bravo 1.
come on. Poke back out. See, you're chicken. Chicken.
They are
I can hit
attacking
you
one of
wherever
our
you go. Okay, he's
objectives.
dead. So the you can change fire mode on some guns. The marksman rifles you
We have
cannot.
neutralized objective Bravo 1.
However, if you're smart like me and you have a mouse with a 3-click button, you can sometimes make a gun slightly burst fire.
Enemy focusing on Charlie 2.
Like that. Now, it didn't work out well for me there, but you saw how that worked.
Sector
I've not
is
used
under
one
our
of these.
control.
Let's see.
Allied forces have
AA.
taken Bravo 1. We are
Hello.
attacking Delta 1.
The AA version of this one sucks donkey ass. Ooh. This one don't. This one be pretty good.
We are attacking Delta 1.
However, they all operate very arcadey. Do I have... Oh, perspective. Oh, okay.
We have neutralized objective Echo 1. The hostiles
So
just
I
secured sector Bravo.
Paired a little bit there.
We are
Okay, so you
attacking
can
Delta
repair.
1.
That's nice to know. Let's go ahead and
Sector
swing up here
Echo
to Bravo.
was just taken by our forces. Team, we have captured the target.
Nope.
1. Soldier, you have neutralized the objective.
Shit. Nah, I should have jumped out. I didn't want to, though. I wanted to die with the ship. I'm gonna go right
Allied
back
forces have taken Bravo 1.
because that was a hot spot. I also want to show off that 3-click. So
Allies
on my
engaging
mouse,
at
right next to the
Charlie 2.
DPI control on my mouse, I have one button that registers 3 clicks,
Hostiles attacking objective Alpha 1.
which makes it, oh shit,
The hostiles
oh
just
shit,
secured
makes it
sector
nice.
Echo.
Ooh, bad shot.
Echo 1.
See, if
has
I had been on the other
captured
end
by
of that
the
sniper
enemy.
rifle, I'd be dead.
Artillery
Is there
cover
a way
coming.
around?
Get ready to
I feel like we
engage.
should Skyrim up the side of this hill.
Charlie 2 has been neutralized.
Yes, Skyrim. And then we're gonna plant. Oh. So yeah, you do have
Hostiles now control
access
Charlie
to
3.
kill streaks once you get points.
Allied forces have
Enough
taken
points.
Charlie 2.
Something I probably should have mentioned.
We have neutralized objective Echo 1.
And you obviously get points like you do in any other game. Combination of playing the objective and getting kills.
Control of
Oh, shit.
Charlie 2. Allies engaging
Damn.
at Delta 1.
So this go see there's the M7. That M7 is it's a one-shot kill no matter what.
The enemy has secured sector Echo. Hostiles now control Echo 1.
It's a lot of them. Didn't make the shots count here. And then I proceeded to give up my position. That was brilliant of me. Glad I did that. All alone.
Soldier, you have neutralized the objective. Good work.
I haven't. I'm not doing
Hostiles have taken control of Delta 1.
He knows. Yet he was still foolish.
Enemy focusing on Bravo 1. Charlie
Boom.
3 has been captured by the enemy.
Boom. Nope. Shouldn't have done it.
They are attacking one of our objectives. We have neutralized objective Alpha 1. The enemy has secured sector Bravo. Bravo
So
1
I got marked
has been
right
captured
there.
by
I
the enemy.
maybe screwed. Yep. That was a helicopter. Yeah. I think he bailed out of the helicopter to come shoot me. I'm not sure. So what do we do? 12 and 5. So yeah, capture mode or conquest mode, as it's been called in many a game prior. Solid. I could definitely feel it, especially if you had a squad. You could definitely see it being a good time and rewarding. So speaking of rewarding, one of the things that I like about this game a lot is that it does have a pretty challenging progression system, but yet it draws you into where you don't feel like you're just mindlessly grinding, but there's actually something that you're working towards, and you do progress slowly every match you play. And it's not just all given to you by pay-to-play bundles and skins and packages like competitors. Call of Duty. It definitely feels more like the old school experience, the first gen of Call of Duty and the FPS games that we grew up playing. The maps are definitely good. The two that they've put on here, which is Cracked and Ascension. Cracked is a lot better. Cracked feels like the original Modern Warfare to me. Like, I'm talking about like early 2000s, whatever that was, 2008, 2000, would have been earlier than that, probably 2005, 2004. You know, the one that made us all gamers. Cracked feels like it would have fit into that. Ascension is a little more generic. There's not a whole lot of detail to it because it's just open fields. I don't really do that well on Ascension, even though I should, hypothetically. Cracked is definitely a better map. So still, good job on the maps. The pacing of the game in these two modes, at least, in Advance and Defend and Capture, there are some fast moments where there's definitely close quarters combat, and it takes being, I wouldn't say sweaty, but you definitely need to be on your game to pull it off. But there's also a lot to be said for the slower gameplay, the support gameplay, the sniping, which is really rewarding and challenging in this game. Sniping actually keeps you locked in and you can do it well. So as far as the pacing of the game goes, they've absolutely knocked it out of the park. I don't know how they've been able to balance it where so many AAA studios haven't. Good job again, Team Jade. You're on it. As far as the gunplay goes, it is smooth. It is reactive. It feels good. Like, you can feel the impact of your shots. You feel the recoil of your shots. It is manageable. Nothing feels like stiff or rigid. It flows very well. It is not, however, as good as, say, this latest Modern Warfare 2. I know a lot of people shit on that game. It was the best game Call of Duty has probably ever made, in my opinion. That's a hot take. That's going to be very controversial. A lot of people probably would click off the video just for hearing that. Modern Warfare 2 was probably the best gun dynamics of any game I've ever played at launch. At launch, that game was a masterpiece. What they did to it afterwards should be charged as child abuse. Speaking at butchering games after launch, there is no dolphin diving in this game, which I like, and there's really not a lot of, well, go watch Black Ops 6 beta gameplay. There's none of that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck the sweats. There's no sweaty gameplay, really, that can be done in this. You cannot drop shot either. I tried it. Not that I'm a drop shotter. I hate that shit, but I wanted to see for myself. No drop shotting. And if there is, it must be fucking hard to do because I haven't seen anybody do it. So, another plus. So really the only complaints that I have about this game so far is that I'm not a fan of the operator traits and abilities and not being able to change your perks. You may be able to change that later because there is something in the operators where it says
back on
custom.
your feet, mate.
So this might just be something that they haven't added to the game yet. We'll see. Graphics are really good. Even on the lowest settings, the graphics are good. The music's a little outdated. I never played the original Detla Force game. So maybe it's a callback to that, but the music it's not bumping. It's not great. Considering those are the only peeves that I have with this game, Team Jade. Fucking 11 out of 10. You guys nailed it. You didn't try to make it. You're not selling it as a mil sim because it's not. It is a fun first-person shooter with a high pace, yet it's still easy to play it as a sniper, more tactical. I don't know how you were able to capture the vibes of Battlefield 4 so well when EA themselves has not been able to get back there since Battlefield 4. So when Battlefield 4 lost it with Hardline, went to Battlefield 1, machine guns in World War 1, bullshit. Battlefield 5 was good, but there was no weapon customization really to be had. Battlefield 5 was a solid game, terrific graphics, still lacked that Battlefield feel. Don't even get me started on this latest piece of hot shit that they came out with. This game is good. don't, and I beg of you, don't bend the knee to the sweats. Keep it like it is. If anything, slow it down a little bit. Take away the operator perks. It's really good. Good job. I've said my piece and I'm happy about it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got to play this game in early access, let me know in the comments what you thought of Detla Force Hawk Ops. I think this is a fantastic game. I can't wait for it to drop. I don't know when that'll be. I don't think they've announced it, but when they do, I will be playing a lot more of this game, and I'm gonna miss it while it's gone. Remember guys, have fun when gaming. Fuck the sweats, and I will see you in the next video.